Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Ridge experiences heartache in Italy. Is Brooke unreachable for good? Teasers and spoilers for the bold and the beautiful Italy may be causing Ridge Forrester some grief. He will probably come to the realization that he wants Brooke Logan back, but it might be too late. Let's examine the path this plot is following. Brooke has been pleading for a reunion non-stop, but it appears that her efforts are now in vain. Ridge is steadfast in his devotion to Taylor Hayes in spite of her repeated attempts to ensure a future with him. Longtime B&B viewers, however, are well aware of Ridge's tendencies. Given how indecisive he is portrayed on the show, Taylor usually fails to hold his attention for very long. In the end, Ridge will always want for Brooke, since he feels a deeper bond with her that they have developed over time. Discussions concerning Brooke and Ridge often touch on the idea of fate, although both will eventually start to doubt it. This is because Nick is coming back, and he's going to start dating Brooke again and cause more turmoil. Nick will appear in the episode shot in Italy that will air in July following his June return. Against the breathtaking backgrounds of Capri and Naples, viewers can anticipate exciting moments starring Nick, Ridge, Brooke, and Eric Forrester. Ridge might reevaluate his relationship with Brooke by then. In the end, Eric might be thrilled and perhaps help Ridge find Brooke for another passionate reunion in Italy, similar to what happened in Rome. Nevertheless, it is only after he finds Brooke in Nick's arms that Ridge may realize he wants her back. Ridge can be devastated when he returns because Nick and Brooke might be caught in a passionate moment before the trip is over. If Taylor notices that she is being used as a backup plan, it could cause friction in her relationship with Ridge. When Ridge learns that Brooke and Nick are rekindling their romance, he might want to strengthen his bond with Taylor. If Ridge gives Taylor an engagement ring, indicating his devotion to her even though he still has feelings for Brooke, Taylor can end up becoming his fiancée. Ridge's envy, nevertheless, could be a major issue and lead to major problems in the future. Ridge is probably going to get more and more irritated as Nick and Brooke's relationship progresses. Italy might be a major player in a number of dramatic occurrences, according to impending spoilers for the CBS serial opera. Keep checking back for all the most recent information and surprises. Delivered by Scott Clifton. Death shockers for Liam. The beautiful and the brave. Knowing that he is dying, Liam Spencer is attempting to live life to the fullest. However, is he going to get a miraculous treatment like Eric Forrester? Or is this the end for the man who could never decide between Steffi Forrester and Hope Logan? It was thought that John Finnegan would discover a treatment at the last minute, just as he did for Eric, and save Liam when he was first diagnosed with an incurable brain tumor. However, according to Scott Clifton, that does not appear to be the case at this time. Clifton discussed the subject in great depth in a recent interview with Michael Fairman TV, although he was cautious not to reveal if Liam would actually die. Rather, his hints allow people to speculate about what will happen. He made it abundantly evident that B&B is not reproducing Eric's unexplained condition in its entirety. I don't want to retell last year's amazing story of John McCook, Clifton stated. I don't think you guys want to see a do-over of that fantastic story. That seems like the simple solution. After not appearing on TV for more than a year, Clifton expressed his happiness upon learning that Liam would be receiving a front-page feature. But when he learned what the story would be, he was taken aback. Clifton remarked, "I know where this is going, but I can't tell you where the rest of that conversation went." The producer and head writer Bradley Bell is not playing around. That's how I will phrase it. After learning about Liam's malignancy, Hope Annika Noel may have declared her desire to be with him forever, but Clifton quickly clarified that this is not a romantic love story. This is not your typical love tale. It has to do with loss. It has to do with loving others when you're gone. When I'm no longer here, how can I still love you? If Liam is no longer alive, it's quite obvious where this story is going, and it seems like it will be heartbreaking for everyone. Carter and Ridge are perplexed by Hope. As Carter stood in his apartment, he recalled that Hope had expressed her desire to be with Liam, but that Liam had told her that her future lay with him. Hope's return to Forrester Creations delighted Brooke. Before a beaming Brooke informed Ridge that Hope had been rehired, Ridge was taken aback to find Hope in Eric's office. "I'm very grateful to Steffi for the opportunity," stated Hope. I had no idea that was a suggestion being entertained. What changed? Ridge inquired. Hope realized she couldn't tell Liam's secret, so she wasn't sure what to say. Rather, she stayed evasive. Both parties understood each other. I believe we've wasted enough time fighting, and Steffi and I truly wanted to get together. Although there is still work to be done, we are unquestionably in a better position. I'd like to try to mend other relationships as well, Hope added. Hope admitted that when she and Carter took the business, they had gone too far. We were trying to do the right thing, and we went about it entirely wrong, and I'm trying to make it right, she stated. This self-awareness appeals to me. It's new, said Ridge. Hope clarified. I've been viewing things differently lately. So does Steffi, it turns out. Ridge got back at him. Hope called Carter to share her wonderful news after Brooke suggested it. He asked her to come to his loft so they could talk in person. Hope left work on her first morning back, but she made a commitment to return shortly to begin her undisclosed job. Brooke was almost ecstatic after Hope left, but Ridge was still confused. They had been fighting for a very long time. It wasn't good for them, Brooke said of Hope and Steffi. I enjoy tranquility. Peace is wonderful. Simply put, I'm a little taken aback by it. Why now? Why put an end to the conflict now? What took place? Ridge pondered. This, Brooke believed, was the beginning of a trend. If Hope and Steffi can work things out between them, then surely you and I could do the same, Brooke said. Anticipating the worst from Hope, Carter silently opened the door at his house. Hope's announcement that she was back at Forrester startled Carter. Last night, Steffi hired me again. In fact, we had a great talk, and we agreed to help and understand one another, Hope stated with joy. According to Hope, she and Steffi had a shift in viewpoint. Why waste time? Steffi and I have been discussing how fleeting and uncertain life would be. Something that both of us were reminded of by Liam, Hope remarked. When Carter heard Liam's name, he became thoughtful. Hope, that's all you want to say? Nothing else? Do you have anything to share with me about Liam? He inquired. Hope looked at Carter, perplexed. Why are you inquiring about Liam, Carter? Have you heard anything? Carter told Hope that he overheard Liam and Hope conversing in the living room when he visited Brooke's house. Carter remarked, I heard you say that he is the man for you. Hope attempted to explain herself, but Carter refused to listen. Daphne is correct. I'm an idiot, Carter declared. Hope spoke while placing a palm on his cheek. You're not an idiot. You're great. And you have been sorely missed. Being separated from you has been awful. It's you, Carter. Hope informed a bewildered Carter. You're the man I want to be with. And then she embraced him. After a surf, Steffi woke up to see Finn in his swim trunks. Liam came out of his room to inform her that nothing had changed, and she noted his latest scans. I was hoping for a small miracle, but it doesn't seem like that's in the cards, Liam stated. Steffi acknowledged that it was difficult to avoid feeling depressed whenever she was around Liam. Steffi informed Liam that the previous evening, she had spoken with Hope. Hope and I vowed to put our differences aside and face the situation as a family, Steffi stated. This made Liam very happy and moved, but Steffi persisted. With this pointless rivalry, we squandered a great deal of time. Liam felt relieved when Steffi said, We're determined to put an end to it. It's unbelievable that this is genuine. Hope and you spoke with someone? Will you attempt to make amends? Liam inquired in wonder. I've now realized how fleeting life is and what matters most. And our only goal is your happiness, Steffi remarked. Still in shock, Liam explained that he felt accountable for their argument, and that he needed to do something to reconcile them. No, you're not in charge. We are grown-ups. Me and Hope? Our own choices are our own. You weren't the one. We're prepared to go past that and move on, Steffi remarked.